Finally, a chance to get chased around by psychotic mutants. Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of Funlast, a show where I play Outlast and scream like a girl. This episode features that asshole priest turning off the power. We continue our E3 discussions. We filmed this stuff during the press conference week, and Sky and I discussed the handheld systems of our youth. Enjoy the show. It did, and we were talking how it really seemed to... the environment is far more like at play in the games than... Oh, god damn it, that guy's alive and he is gonna kill me.
Although I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of environment stuff, because someone's gonna sort out which map is the best, which has probably happened in
Injustice?
In Injustice. I just don't know anything about the meta.
They certainly continue to take the gore to a new level.
Seriously, I can't just pick up any of these glass shards and use them to stab people in the face? God damn it. Can I wield this dude's intestines and strangle people with them? Give me something.
New Mortal Kombat you can.
Jeff, that's very true. To be fair...
I also like that they introduced two brand new characters, and I liked both of them.
Oh yeah, the insect girl and then Little Big Planet?
Yeah.
So, I get the feeling that game will never see the light of day in Australia.
I don't know if the current Mortal Kombat is out in Australia or not.
Although I heard that they got the equivalent of an M rating now in their rating system over there.
Oh, this is good. I can hide in lockers, so it's Metal Gear Solid as well.
Not unless you're in a cardboard box, it's not.
No, but you can hide in lockers.
Is there an Australian version of the PS4? Like,
I don't know.
Can't you just buy the US version of Mortal Kombat X and just ship it in?
I don't know. I'd see... I heard something strange the other day that apparently
Motherfucker.
One of the streamers I watch lives in Japan, and apparently he wasn't able to get the re-release of Final Fantasy VII through Steam because it's locked for his region.
Weird.
So there might be more stuff like that for like the PS4 downloads.
I'll find only Lord.
I liked how there were quite a few cheers for Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and of course Bloodborne. Or Demon Souls 2.
Yeah, I think I missed that.
No gameplay though.
No.
Oh. I have the trailer for you.
Again, I'm not too excited about anything that's not coming out pretty soon, you know.
No, I don't even think there's a release date for this. It's unfortunately it's all CG. It's all movie and not game, which is weird because the gameplay shit leaked.
Somebody
so
linked
we'll see an announcement later.
Somebody linked kind of like an itinerary for tomorrow for the Nintendo thing. I don't know how legit it is.
Yeah, I'm happy to be surprised, even though it's at fucking noon.
I'm happy to see the new things coming from Nintendo.
Well, if you guys would like to take a look,
I'm fine. I'd rather have Reggie and Iwata tell me anyway.
Jack Tretton should go work for Nintendo.
I'm hoping this list is legit though, because there's some things on it that I would very much like to see.
Alright, well, now I have to look.
I mean, Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, if that means we're getting it here finally, and then it's been out in Japan for so long, that would be amazing.
Who's there?
And I'm definitely interested to see how the fuck Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem is going to work.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Not that it couldn't work, but that's certainly going to be interesting.
Swear to God, every time you get close to an objective, they throw something else in front of you. Oh, good. Bodies are hanging upside down here, too. That's fun. Neat.
Not super excited about the new Zelda. They're probably going to fuck it up again.
What do you mean again? Did you not enjoy Skyward Sword?
I have not enjoyed like the past 3 or 4.
What's the last one you did enjoy?
Oh, Majora's Mask.
Well, you don't have a 3DS for the new Link to the Past version, do you?
You mean Ocarina of
I
Time?
do have a 3DS, I just haven't had a chance to play it.
Oh, I hear
I'm
someone.
almost like Twilight Princess.
What do you mean you almost liked it? Twilight Princess almost is my favorite. I loved it.
Had kind of a nice, interesting, dark atmosphere to it, but at the same time, it felt clunky and not like a Zelda game.
What do you mean?
I think the controls were clunky, especially on the Wii.
I don't agree with that. I thought they were
It
fine.
was on the Wii that I found it to be somewhat clunky. Maybe
Waggle
I would
to win.
like it better on the GameCube version. I don't know.
I mean, I will say the sword play in Skyward Sword was substantially better.
Skyward Sword to me was about as drab as you could get. That was like when they made Fallout 3, and I was like, dear God, this is the Oblivion Brown mod.
I mean, I'm kind of neutral on Skyward Sword. It's alright, but I'm not a huge Zelda fan to begin with. Like, I feel like they'll never take that series. They'll never take any risk with that series.
That's what I liked about Twilight Princess is I thought they were taking a risk.
But
So
are they
hopefully-
really? It's kind of the same.
Well, I mean, you're never gonna not have dungeon stuff. I mean, here's the thing: if they were gonna take a risk, it'd be on like a 3DS port.
So I'm hoping at some point at E3 here, we get an announcement for Resident Evil 7.
Why?
Oh god.
Because zombies.
Zombies. Did you watch the Microsoft one with Sunset Overdrive? It is zombies. Well, infected. They're zombies.
But they explode into pop.
Yeah.
I think most of the reason I'm excited for Resident Evil 7 is that, again, they got hurt by 6.
Ah, this guy's gonna beat my skull in, son of a bitch.
Also, I was excited to find that Resident 3 is coming to PC.
Well, here's
So I can finally
Resident Evil is I feel like with Wesker dead, like, the franchise, okay, we're done. We're good. We're good.
If a single fucking atom of him survived, he's gonna be back. Either that or there's gonna be fucking clones, you know it.
Well, he already is a clone!
Calling him a clone. Next Resident Evil will fight like 10 Westers at once.
God, you just... At this point, you're not beating the dead horse, you're having sex with it.
Yeah, it's in my comment now. Dear God, that is a giant fight stick. That belongs on the front of a fucking arcade cabinet.
Maybe that's what it's really for.
Those buttons look so lonely. Just engulfed by all that space.
Smothered by its fatness.
Don't get me wrong, it's an appealing stick, but like, that's like a 2-player panel. And it looks even worse without like the artwork on it.
Well, I'm gonna go do some laundry and probably take a shower. So I'll be back in probably a half hour.
I'm gonna keep hiding from really creepy fucking psychos.
I actually have Outlast on the PS4 because it was on the Instant Game Collection.
I mean, it's...
But
if that's the game you want to play, it does it.
yeah, it's horror games don't really do it for me. I see game mechanics instead of scariness.
So, I've been scheming ways to get Ultra Street Fighter 4 cheap.
Okay.
I've been watching auctions for,
Yeah, getting the Super 8 version. Does that come out as disc? I don't think so.
yes,
Oh, it did?
apparently, and, the one I'm looking at is $7.
It's a pretty good deal. Okay, I'm now actually going AFK. So I'll be back just shortly.
Okay. Please don't turn around, scary, creepy guy. There's nobody in this room. Thank God all these universal camera batteries are all just, you know, sitting around in this dark, creepy, nightmarish basement.
Oh, you're playing that game. I watched somebody stream that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, I am, oh! Not happy right now.
Did you meet the big guy yet that wants hugs?
Yeah, oh, the big guy with, oh yeah, the guy in the wheelchair, or the big bald guy?
Big bald guy.
Big, yeah, I've met both, and he hugged me straight out a window.
you get to the part where they burn the person alive yet?
I have not. Looking forward to that.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, I was watching somebody stream that game, and yeah, I was thinking that when I was watching the stream. I was like, oh, I love how those camcorder batteries, you know, all fit the exact model of camera that is. Because, you know, cameras take, you know, double A's and shit.
They do. As a video professional, I can definitively say that.
Although, I suppose that might actually be kind of handy in some situations. Some big-ass D cells.
Yes.
I was watching a video the other day. It was a guy reviewing the Atari Lynx. He was talking about the fucking monstrous battery usage. 6 double A's and it'll drain them in like 2.5 hours.
That's... Oh, fuck. That is like Game Gear level battery usage, which is what I've long considered to be the benchmark of inefficiency.
Oh yeah, the Game Gear was like an hour and 15 minutes.
Game Gear, you got...
If that.
It took if I am doing my math right, 16 AA batteries for about a half an hour worth of gameplay. But that was LCD backlit gameplay.
Yeah. By comparison, though, the Sega Nomad is much more efficient.
Yes, it was.
And had better games and a better selection.
If I remember my Game Gear library, it consisted of like 3 Sonic games and a bunch of X-Men.
Sonic 2 and Mortal Kombat.
I did have Mortal Kombat.
The two games everyone owned and nobody owned much more.
Yeah, it was basically just X-Men games. But then if you look at like my Game Boy library, holy fuck under the sun.
Yeah, I used to have a shit ton of Game Boy games.
Yes, used to. Still totally don't, because I yell at my parents anytime they want to get rid of that shit.
Good job. I wish I had kept track of some of my stuff better. It's been painful and expensive. After watching many video game reviews. Those are the times when I wish I was working currently.
What about Game Shark?
They have Game Shark for the old systems?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, I thought they did. For Game Boy, at least. But I could be wrong.
I'd imagine it works.
No, no, it's... Thank God these guys' peripherals are not that great. Alright, the power's back on. Woo! I feel... well, not much better.
Don't worry, it'll go out again soon.
I don't doubt that at all. Oh. I was gonna say, I don't know how I got through here. Alright, other crazy guy that shut the power off. Let's not be a D-bag anymore and let me get out of here. Also, I was promised someone was going to get lit on fire. Oh god. Oh, I'm getting injected with something. That's not cool.
I'm sorry, my son. I didn't want to have to do this to you.
Oh, fuck you, man.
But you can't leave.
What do you mean?
There's so much yet for you to witness.
Really, Father?
Will you see it? Can you? Our Lord, the Wall Rider, tearing his truth into the unbelievers. The only way out of this place is the truth.
What the fuck is happening?
The gospel, and all doors will open before you.
Okay, so this place is haunted?
Enjoy.
Jeez, these people have they've nailed the horror atmosphere. I have to give them a lot of credit for that. I'm gonna have to watch something really happy on Netflix before I go to sleep tonight. Otherwise, I'm gonna have really fucking awful nightmares. Cool. Padded walls with blood crosses on them.